Your new family member in the house now. My name is Sam. I'm a 42-year-old housewife. I live with my husband and my daughter who is in high school. And the person I was talking to earlier is my husband's sister, Jessica. She's 35 years old and she doesn't have a real job. It seems like she hasn't shaken off that student vibe as she hangs out with her friends every day. Even when our daughter was just born, she came to stay with us. At that time, we became good friends. Back then, she was still young, and I thought it was normal to hang out like that every day. But now that she is 35 years old, this situation is too much to bear. You know, she had stayed over at our place before, and this time around, she pretty much invited herself to crash with us. So we're back to those days of being in her whirlwind. And we had no idea that she would do something like that to us. Hey, are you going out again today too? Yeah, I'm going to a concert today, and I'm going to a party till morning. So, see ya, sis. No, my husband warned you not to come home late, didn't he? Yeah, I think he said something like that. But when it comes to arguments, I'm stronger than my big brother. I don't really care what he says. If you come home late at night again, I'll ask you to leave this house. What? Why? What's wrong with you? Suddenly kicking me out? What's wrong with you? That's my line. We agreed that it would just be until you found a new job, right? And now you're hanging out around every day. Are you even looking for a job? You're not going to stay at home without a job forever, are you? That's rude. I'm looking for a job. Really? Then did you go to even one job interview? I didn't go to any. I'm just trying to enjoy being unemployed for a little while now. What the hell is that? Where's the money coming from? You don't have any savings, do you? If it's about money, I don't have a problem. What? Why? I got $5,000 from your purse. What? Why are you stealing people's money without permission? You're a thief. I can't believe it. Thief? You're overreacting. We're family. Even if you're family, if you steal money without permission, you're a thief. That's why I had so little money in my wallet. Well, I need to have fun in my life. But you didn't have much money in your wallet. $5,000 is not enough for me. You're so poor. Then work and earn your own money. I'll work when I feel like it. But right now, I don't have to work to play. If you don't work anymore and continue to live at home, you will get a warning from my husband. My brother is weaker than me, so it's useless. I'm the strongest one in this house right now. If you want to warn me, you can do it as much as you want. Don't think you can control me with that. We're the homeowners, remember? So if I ask you to leave, you'll leave. I'm not leaving. I have a spare key. And if you kick me out, I'll just go back in. I'm still going to enjoy being unemployed. Hey, Sam. I'm going to drink with my friends until morning again. I want some soup when I get home, so please make it for me. Why don't you make it yourself? You're always cold, but I was able to raise money today too. Thanks for everything. Where did you get the money? My wallet was hidden and nothing was taken from it. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it when I looked for it. But today, I changed my point of view. What do you mean? The JEWELRY. No way. Yup, I found it hidden on a shelf and sold it to a friend, and my friend paid me $5,000 for it. Bring it back to me right now. That jewelry is a treasure that Michaela gave me on my birthday last month. I can't allow you to sell it without permission and use the money for your drinks. This is absolutely unacceptable. Give it back now. That's funny. Don't get mad at me for just selling the jewelry that your daughter gave you. But her voice is totally different. Do you mean the difference between her singing voice and her natural voice? She's doing YouTube without her friends finding out, so she changes her voice a little when she talks on the internet. What? That sounds so professional. Well, of course. She earns money and she's a professional. I'm surprised you even know her YouTube channel. And she's even started her own brand. Wow! By the way, how much is her income? I guess it will be $300,000 a year. She just started 8 months ago. What? She's that rich? That is true. Then you will have to buy it back from the pawn shop. Go get it back before someone else buys it. How can I do that? I can't afford $100,000. I don't even have a job. Then why don't you work? No way. I still want to enjoy my unemployed life. But you have to start working tomorrow. What? What do you mean? I've talked it over with my husband, and he won't let you stay at home anymore. That's terrible. Then how am I supposed to make a living from now on? Get out of my house and go to work. I don't want to work. I want to live as an unemployed for the rest of my life. Even so, I've already contacted them. Contacted who? Your parents. They will pick you up tomorrow morning, so you should go back home with them. Why are you being so selfish? I don't want to hear it from you, who's done whatever you wanted at our house all this time. I don't want to go to my parents' house. I'm fine working somewhere, but not with my parents. I'll get a part-time job somewhere in the city. I'm not going to let you work alone because I don't feel safe with someone who gets fired for pouring beer on customers when she gets a part-time job. It would be best to have my in-laws keep an eye on you, right? From tomorrow, you will be an asset as a farmer. Good luck with that. No! I still want to have fun with my life. I'm a city girl who has freedom. Working in the mud as a farmer is too miserable. I absolutely hate it. Don't mock your parents' business. You're too old to be playing around all the time. Besides, if you work on a farm, you get paid well. Use that money to pay me back the $100,000 for the jewelry. Then I won't have any money to go party with. Are you still thinking about that? I've explained everything to my in-laws, by the way. They said they'd give me the money as a salary, minus the money you have to pay back. Oh no! Okay, it was my fault until now. But Michaela, she's making a lot of money. Can we forget about the $100,000? What are you talking about? Of course it's impossible. Please, I'll work. I don't want to live with my parents. What are you talking about? You never even looked for a job before. You won't work unless you're forced into a corner. Work hard so you don't have to run away from your parents. And of course, don't forget to pay me back. It's terrible. They're coming to get you tomorrow. You can enjoy your last drink with your friends today. Oh, and don't even think about running away. Your parents said if you did, they'd come after you and get you. Then you'll have to live with even more strict surveillance and work. Goodbye. The next day, her parents came to pick up Jessica, and she was safely taken away. She is now working as a farmer under strict parents while crying. The $100,000 jewelry Michaela gave me was never returned after all. So, she had to pay me back every month from her salary. She is always being watched by her parents, so even if she wants to run away, she can't. At first, she complained that she wanted to go to the city for night out. But after being severely scolded by her parents, she is now working quietly. After that, Michaela said she wanted to give something to me. She wrote a song to express her gratitude to me and sang it for me. It's a song that only I can hear, and it will never be released to the world. I was very moved. And Michaela's new song became a big hit. It makes me laugh to think that Jessica is listening to it. Our family will continue to support Michaela's music career.
I did it! Ron and I finally got married. A long-awaited moment. I am his wife now. Wow, you really got married. You're insane getting married to a guy who you stole from your best friend. You're frightening. I can't believe you won't even celebrate your best friend who just got married. I'm not going to invite you to my wedding if you are going to be so mean. You're He used too many revolving payments with his credit card when he was in college. That's how his debt got so big that he had to file bankrupt.
From revolving payments?
He was very spoiled. No offense, but he's so naive. In the end, he couldn't pay it off by himself, so he cried, asking his parents for help. But his parents didn't help him. They made him file bankruptcy, telling him that he had to learn his lesson.
You're kidding. I didn't hear anything about that.
Well, now you know.
What?
Don't be discouraged. Filing for bankruptcy doesn't mean the end of the world. You can always save up and buy a mansion with cash.
How many years do you think it would take me to save up to buy a house? It doesn't matter if Ron is a doctor. There's no way we can save our cash to build a mansion.
Well, you two should discuss that. It's none of my business.
Screw you, bitch! How dare you say unnecessary things to Lynn? She wants a divorce because of you.
What? What's wrong with telling her the truth? She was a misunderstanding, and I felt sorry for her.
What the hell?
You can no longer get a loan because of your credit history. That's why you can't build her a mansion. It's only a fact, and I feel sorry for Lynn that you show her a dream that will never come true.
Shut up! You have no say in this. I don't need a loan to build a house. I have rich parents. I cried and asked for help, then my parents said they'd buy me a house in cash.
What? Your parents said that?
That's right. I asked them expecting they would say no, but they said they'd get it for me. They said that it's going to be their wedding gift for me and Lynn.
No way! Your parents are decent people with strict morals. They didn't even help you with your revolving credit.
Sure, my parents are strict, but they are parents after all. In the end, they love their son very much. Life is easy when you have rich parents.
I guess. Despite the fact that you're broke and you hurt your ex-wife's heart, you sound absolutely fine with everything.
I almost panicked when I had to file a bankruptcy, but it was fine. Doctors don't get disbarred from bankruptcy, not like lawyers. Plus, my parents are rich, so I am invincible. You should feel sorry for yourself for getting dumped by someone nice like me.
running after a dramatic love affair.
You lack common sense and morals. His parents are getting you a shitty apartment, and in return, they are going to cut ties with you. They don't want anything more to do with the stupid couple.
What? Cut ties? You mean with me too? I'm going to have them a grandson someday, and they're cutting off ties with us?
Sounds like it. I don't think you can ever depend on your rich in-laws for the rest of your life.
No.
But you shouldn't be so depressed. No matter how much your parents-in-law hate you or how much you live in a shitty apartment, you have a husband now who is a doctor. As long as you're with him, you'll be able to crawl your way up again.
I guess you're right. My husband is indeed a doctor. It doesn't hurt me even if his parents cut us off. He should be able to build a mansion for me eventually.
Help me, Ashley. You still have my parents' number, right? Can you get in touch with them? Connect me with my parents, will you?
What's wrong? What do you mean?
I went to work this morning and they told me I'm fired. My dad, who's the director of the clinic, said that he doesn't need me anymore. He said he can't have an insolent person in a place where we handle people's lives.
He really is a man with strict morals. And not only he applies to himself, but also to his son. How impressive.
Exactly. And I lost my job because of that. I'm a doctor and now I'm unemployed. Plus the house my parents gave me is a shabby old apartment. I'm unemployed and living in a shack. I can't get worse than this.
It's better than being homeless or disbarred. Stop whining to your ex-wife and go get a new job. I'm sure some of you may have noticed. The good-looking blonde boyfriend I mentioned is actually my new dog. I just recently moved to a pet-friendly apartment with more space. Lynn still seems to have it all wrong. I hear that she's very depressed now, thinking that her life is much shittier than mine. As for my ex-husband Ron, I heard that he was finally hired by a private hospital at the far end of the outskirt. But his income was drastically reduced from the time when he was working at his parents' hospital. The hospital is taking advantage of him, knowing that he has no other place to go. He's forced to do a lot of non-important chores and hard night shifts. He seems to be complaining and lamenting every day, saying that his parents are famous doctors.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.